Action and adventure TV shows channel from Comedy MX spotlights Tarzan, Rin Tin Tin, Zorro, complete Saturday matinee serials Captain Zero, Annie Oakley, The Big Picture, Korea and Vietnam Wars, and more. The thrills and chills never stop at Comedy MX. So return with us now to those golden days of yesteryear.
Meet Commando Cody, Sky Marshal of the Universe. He's the new screen sensation everybody's cheering in Republic's serial thriller, Radar Men from the Moon. When the Moon Monsters, under the direction of Retik, ruthless dictator of the Moon, scheme to invade the Earth.
And have your ray gun set up ready to blast them. This time you must not fail.
Yes, Your Excellency.
The nations of the world appeal to Commando Cody, Sky Marshal of the Universe.
Cody and his assistants must be destroyed.
Okay, we'll go back to town and get them.
Be the first to see an actual invasion from the moon. In Republic's Radar Men from the Moon.
Forget him. Get the rocket. It's almost down.
Now what?
We gotta get Cody first. Give a blast.
I can't get at him behind that rock.
Then hit the cliff above him and bring it down on him. Can't tell. But we missed the rocket. It's already landed on the other side of the hill.
Maybe we can blast them before they get a chance to unload.
Oh, there'll be too many guards there, and we might lose the ray gun. We'd better pull out of here.
This is serious. And Cody did escape. I heard the announcement over the radio. I must report to the moon. Krog, calling Retik. Krog, calling Retik. Krog, calling Retik.
Come in, Krog.
I have very bad news, Your Excellency. Commando Cody has upset our plans for destroying the rocket ship, and the lunarium has been landed.
This is intolerable. If the Earth people use that lunarium to build ray guns, they will be able to repel our invasion.
I realize that, but I did my best.
Your best is not good enough. I'm going to fly down to Earth at once and take charge of operations myself.
I will welcome your help.
Apparently you need it. In the meantime, have your men go after Commando Cody and any other key personnel they can reach. We must delay the completion of any ray guns on Earth until my invasion fleet is ready.
Yes, Your Excellency. Cody and his assistants must be destroyed.
The lunarium arrived safely at the government atomic laboratory, and have already started converting it into a compound suitable for use in the ray gun.
How long will that take?
Some time, I'm afraid. The element's entirely new to our scientists, and they'll have to build considerable equipment to handle it.
I hope they can get it ready before the moon men attack.
Do you have any idea when the invasion may be expected?
No. The moon ruler told me himself he was planning the attack, but he didn't say when.
The time element is vital. Let's go over in detail what happened on your trip to the moon, and perhaps we can find some clue to when they plan to strike.
All right. Well, our passage through space was uneventful. The rocket ship functioned perfectly. When we reached the moon, I decided to go on a scouting trip.
Welcome, Commando Cody. I am Retik, ruler of the moon.
Apparently you were expecting me.
Of course. For many years, our radio has kept us informed of events on Earth. And my men there have advised me of your every move.
I see you have adopted our language.
Yes, all our people are required to speak English, so we can operate more efficiently in your country.
Do you mind telling me why your men are carrying out that campaign of destruction on Earth?
Not at all. They are merely softening up your defenses for our impending invasion.
Why do you want to invade the Earth?
Because the atmosphere on the moon has become so thin and dry, it is impossible for us to raise food, except in pressurized greenhouses. And none of us can move outside without helmets. So we are planning a mass migration to your world.
You'll find that conquering the Earth isn't so simple.
Ah, but it will be. Because of our atomic weapons. On the moon, we have an element, lunarium, which is far superior to uranium as a base for atomic reactions. And we can completely control the force of these reactions, enabling us to build atomic weapons ranging from huge cannon to these small ray pistols.
It's very considerate of you to give me all this information.
You deserve some reward for your long journey, but unfortunately, I cannot permit you to return to Earth with it.
Maybe I have something to say about that.
So much for the effectiveness of your weapons. Now I will demonstrate one of ours. Seize him!
decided we would need a ray gun if we were to attack the city. So the next day, Ted and I went back and turned nitrous oxide into their ventilating system. When Retik and his guard became unconscious, Ted waited while I went in and got a ray gun. But before we could...
They're still after us. Let's go. That looks like a cave. Let's get in there.
We can't follow them in there. Set the ray gun at constant heat. We'll melt the cliff and bury them alive.
Right.
What's that? They've turned the ray gun into the side of the cave and it's melting the rock. Let's get back as far as we can. Never mind the gun. Maybe we can get out along that side. But what about that tank? We may be able to take care of it. Let's try this one.
I hated to lose that ray gun, but it would only have been good for a few shots without another charge of lunarium.
And now that we have the lunarium, we can build our own ray guns and pistols.
Yes. We brought back one of their ray pistols.
Looks fairly simple.
Yes. Would you like me to take it apart to show you how it works?
Please.
There's the intake for the air conditioning system. Put the hose in and turn the gas on. Let's find a spot where we can watch the window in case anyone tries to get out.
We must start manufacturing these weapons at once.
Wouldn't it be better to save the lunarium for bigger guns? They're what we'll need to stop an invasion by rocket ships.
Excuse me, but isn't it getting awfully stuffy in here?
I'll open a window. You better get her out of here, Mr. Henderson. It won't open.
Mr. Henderson?
It won't open. We better get out of here. That'll bring the cops.
We can't yet.
Well, I guess that finished him. Let's get out of here.
I'm all right now.
He seems to be coming around, all right. Somebody took a shot at me from outside. I'm going to go look for them. You better stay here with him. Scraper and Daly. Come on.
I'll drive.
Okay.
What's the matter?
Somebody stole my car. I've got to get to a phone to report it.
There's a car following us. Keep rolling.
You'll have to get closer.
Calling all cars, calling all cars. A black sedan has been stolen from in front of Cody Laboratory. Last seen going north. Get after him.
Cody must have taken the cops' car. I hope they take after him instead of us.
We've got some help. There's some motor cops right behind us.
Once the cops are on our side, all we have to do is stay ahead of Cody a little longer.
I'm out of shells. Trying to get alongside and I'll use that gas grenade.
He's catching up with us.
Try again. That threw me off balance.
Something's wrong with our car. Slow down.
Get out with your hands up.
We'll handle this.
Wait a minute, officer. I'm Commando Cody. These men tried to murder us in my laboratory.
Yeah, well, all I know is that you stole the police car. So I'm taking a whole bunch of you down to the station. Come on, get in the car. All of you.
Certainly, officer. It's a good idea. You must have done some fast talking to get out of that.
No. As soon as I convinced them who I was, everything was all right.
Did you find out anything from Graber and Daly?
Not a thing. They denied they ever used the ray gun or that they have anything to do with the planned invasion from the moon.
But you can testify that you've seen them using the ray gun.
I could, but I'm not going to.
What?
My testimony could convict them, but what good would it do? They're just hired thugs. And whoever is boss of the show could easily hire someone else to operate the ray guns.
But it's ridiculous to turn those murderers loose.
I know it looks that way, but it's the only way to locate their headquarters and perhaps smash the whole gang.
How do you figure that?
Well, I've instructed the police to release them and trail them until they leave town. Then they'll radio me and I'll take over.
Still can't figure out how we got out of this so easy.
Yeah, did seem kind of phony. There's a car back there, and it might be tailing us.
Do we run for it?
Not yet. Take it easy till we make sure he's after us.
Calling Commando Cody. Calling Commando Cody.
This is Commando Cody. Come in.
Your men are headed out of town on highway number 19. They are driving at a moderate rate of speed. They should pass the city limits in about 5 minutes.
I'll get out there right away. Well, I hope it works.
Good luck.
You sure you won't need me?
No, Ted, but thanks anyway.
That car turned off, so I guess it wasn't following us. Head for the cave.
Right.
I can't understand why they let you off so easy. But it's very fortunate you came back when you did. Retik has arrived. He came down in his personal rocket ship. He landed it in the cave in the east side of the old Mount Henry mine. I just spoke to him by radio. He wants us to arrange for 4 more trucks and 8 men to operate the ray guns he brought with him.
Okay. We'll go to town and get him.
Get those hands higher.
Both finished.
So what do we do now?
This is Retik, ruler of the moon. You will carry out Krog's orders. Get the men and the trucks necessary to operate my ray guns and bring them here at once.
There was enough metal in my flying suit to partially ground the current, so I was only knocked out. But the other man was killed instantly.
From what you've told us, he must have been the leader of the moon forces here.
I think so. But now that Retik is on Earth, he'll take command. And if Graber and Daly carry out their orders, he'll soon have a strong force of men and ray guns.
Then we must capture him before he can get organized.
If he has ray guns there, it won't be easy.
No, but at least we can get the ray gun in Krog's cave and use it ourselves.
I'll arrange to have it picked up at once.
If you will have it mounted on a truck, it can be taken directly from there to the mine. Ted and I will go out and scout around so we can move in on them as soon as the ray gun gets there.
I'll get it to you as quickly as possible.
Yes, sir.
Do you know exactly where the Mount Henry mine is?
Yes, it's an old abandoned one. It has 2 entrances and,
Cody Laboratory. Yes, he's here.
Hello?
This is the bartender at Al's Cafe, Mr. Cody.
Yes?
Those 2 men you asked me to watch for just came in. They're talking to some other fellas. Looks like they're trying to work up a deal.
We'll be right down. Graber and Daly are at Al's Cafe. We have time to pick them up and still get to the mine before the truck. That's their car, all right. Get to your feet. Search him.
They're after us. Keep rolling.
No chance of getting them out of that. No. Let's go after Retik. Everything all right? Seems to be. We were delayed getting here, and I don't know what the setup is in the mine. So you stay here with the gun while we do some scouting. Yes, sir.
Should be here by now. Go out to the mine entrance, see if there's any sign of them.
Yes, sir.
Let's take a look inside.
truck! Get the gun ready, quick!
Now that Retik's dead, we feel sure there's no immediate danger of an enemy invasion from the moon. And we'll have time to build an adequate defense.
Will you want us to make another trip to the moon to see what's going on?
I don't think so. Now that the moon men's attack has failed, we can make the whole story public, and the military authorities can take charge. But we will need more of your rocket ships, Commando. So I suggest you make plans for going into their manufacture on a large scale.
Before we get started on ships using regular rocket fuel, let's do some experimenting with atomic power from lunarium.
That might be pretty hard to control.
No, I've got it all figured out. Now stand back, please. Look, by setting the controls on this model rocket, I can make it slowly circle the room and come right back. Watch. Here we go.
I thought you said it was going to slowly circle the room and come back.
At least it did come back.